Family Delos Dantes is enjoying their vacation at Malabuyoc Island as a part of their family bonding and first wedding anniversary of the young married couple Ian Delos Dantes and Amanda Delos Dantes. Together with their 6 years old son named Ricky, they enjoyed the said vacation. On the next day, the family goes to the beach to enjoy the day.
I allow you to swim, Ricky, but just stay nearer to me so that I can still look after you, okay?
Okay, Mom. Got it.
Good. Oh, by the way, Han, I forgot my sunscreen. Can you get it from our room?
Okay, Han, no problem. Ricky, just stay near to your mom. Don't be stubborn again. Just like what you did last week.
Okay, Dad.
1 minute later, Amanda noticed that Ricky has gone. She tried to search for Ricky's whereabouts panically and ended up finding him at a stone cliff beside the shore. Ricky was busy playing with stones while throwing it on the waves. Amanda felt relief. Ian had also arrived at the cliff and scolded Ricky for its stubbornness. After scolding Ricky, Ian tells a story to Ricky for a purpose of frightening him in order to stop him from going to the cliff again.
Son, I said don't be stubborn, but what have you done? You don't know this place. You are putting yourself in danger. Don't you know that there's a monstrous mermaid living in this island? If not, then let me tell you a story about this monstrous mermaid. Once upon a time, in a far and wide area in the Visayas, in the province of San Diego, there is a place called Malabuyoc Island that people dread to visit. Prohibited area because of plenty of people who have died and are missing, and according to the report, majority of them are men. There are rumors that a mermaid was responsible for the disappearance, and it was known by the locals as Magindara. Magindara is a very beautiful woman. She has a long hair, dazzling complexion, shining eyes, and a scaly tail with an angelic voice. However, she is very scary when she evolves into a monstrous mermaid. Sharp teeth, vengeful eyes, and the knife-like nails that can truly kill a human. Ghosts of the sea. That's what they are called. They say that near the stone cliff, these creatures lure fishermen into the water through their songs, hypnotizing them and pulling and drowning them through the water until it takes its last breath. Jose, as a resident of Malabuyoc Island, is still surprised that people still believe in such a nonsense mermaid tale. He goes every day to the cliff, but nothing scary encounter had happened to him. Fishermen know those stories seem to be a cover-up. One day, Jose does not believe what the local people say had already arrived at the sad stone cliff, bringing a pail and a pamingwit. As usual, he was still mesmerized and surprised of what he saw because it was such a beautiful and mystical part of the island. Jose prepared his tools to start fishing. He put the pail on the ground while still carrying the pamingwit.
Is this what you say the most weird place of the island? I would rather just stay here until midnight and enjoy catching fish in this place.
Jose was confused and suddenly stopped what he was doing when he heard a very angelic voice. He tries to find the whereabouts of such voice and saw a woman whose half body was under the sea. Jose decided to go towards her when the woman's head went up. Joseph was completely fascinated by the beauty of the woman he saw.
Oh, how beautiful you are, young lady. What are you doing here in this mid-afternoon?
Thank you for your admiration for my beauty. I really like to swim in the ocean and enjoy the breeze of the air and cold water. It gives me life and energy.
Oh, is that so? By the way, I'm Joseph. And can I ask for your name?
I am Magindara, the goddess of the ocean you have entered.
Suddenly, the smile on Joseph's lips disappeared when he heard the woman clearly pronounce her name, Magindara, and stiff in her stance. Magindara starts to hypnotize and control Jose's body. Jose was scared and didn't know what to do when he saw that the woman looked different and turned into a monster, and the waves of the sea that had been calm before turned into strong waves. Magindara pulled Jose under the sea that was screaming and begging for his life. Magindara just laughed at him and drowned until he was completely out of breath, and they both vanished then after. The waves goes back to its calm state then after. And that's the end of the story.
Hoo. Magindara is so scary. Jose is very unlucky. Let's go back to the hotel, Mommy and Daddy. I don't want to stay in this place anymore.
See? I told you. Okay, let's go back to the hotel.
Han, you're scaring our son. Don't worry, it's just local fictional story. It's not true, so don't worry.
Without knowing, Magindari watching the Delos Dantes family from afar while smiling like crazy, then swung away.